record on this computer. All right. So we're at this step where we're going to start building the website. And I just wanted to show you, if you will understand this part, then half the job is done. I know it sounds crazy now, but you understand what I mean. So just remember, the green box is section, and inside the green box, you will find everything else. Blue one is a row, purple is a column, and orange are all your elements. So it's like that. Inside of the green one, you will always have to have a section in order to have a row, and columns, and so on and so forth. So what I mean by that is, if I click on this green box called section, you see that there is a row inside, and inside that one, there's a column. Inside the column, there's this orange element. In this case, it's a navigation bar. We're going to work like that, you know, from section to row to column. And once we go along, you'll see exactly what I mean. So for now, before we start doing anything here, in order to make a nice website, I think, in my opinion, this most important thing is to plan ahead and prepare. So what I did is actually I made a document in where I wrote the 4 products we're going to use, these ones, and how I would like the website to look like somewhat. You know, like I want the front page with a navigation menu. I want these in the navigation menu. And then the first section, which obviously is the this part right here. And then I want to display product 1, product 2, 3, and 4, maybe some testimonial. And then the other pages, like the ones you see here, all products, about us, frequently asked questions, contact, those will be made separately, and I'll show you how that is made as well. So by doing this, it will be so much easier when you build your website, because I think if you just, you know, start and have no plan, it will be very, very difficult. Same thing I did, like I did a lot of research before, and I know like, I have an idea on what I'm going to write with this product, how I want it to be displayed, what key points I want to show, pictures, this and that. So I already prepared all of this, and I think this is the most important part. If you guys do this, then building it is the easy part, even though it seems like building it is the hard part. Same goes for all the pictures and stuff I'm going to use. Most of them I saved here, just a bunch of pictures I could find about this product, and I'll see which one I'm going to use, which ones I'm not going to use, but at least I have them in one place. And I'll show you where I also find these other non-product pictures as well. I unfortunately couldn't find much about this product, but anyways. So we will always jump back and forward from this document to the builder. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to interrupt me and ask. It's all good. So let's start with the front page, navigation menu. We start with that one. So we select this section, and as you can see, the green part goes all the way to here. So this whole thing is one section with everything inside it. Now we know that we need a row first. So here is already one, the blue one. And inside that one, we already have a column. And inside that one, we already have a navigation bar. Now, if I were to do this from scratch, I will delete it now and show you how it's done. So let's remove the whole section. It's all gone, right? I want to add a new section like that. So now we have 2 of them. This one was from before, and this is the new one. Now, inside that one, like I showed you before, we need to add a row first. And that one will have columns inside it. So in this case, we can actually split this up so that we have just the navigation menu inside of this one, which is one column, and we add the element. And here we get the element list in where you can find everything that you will add as an element. So in this case, we're gonna search for the navigation menu, which is right here. Once we click it, done, boom, there you have it. Now, when I select the navigation bar, this part on the left is where you can edit everything inside of it. So for now, what we know, if you go back to our document, is we want home, all products, about us, and so on. So where are these? Right here, menu items. Home, about, we already have, so we add. You click this button, and then you can name it whatever you want. All products, for example. And I'll show you on how to redirect this one exactly to where you want. So you can redirect it to a website or go to a step, which would be actually one of those steps that we saw from the first page. But we will skip this part for now, and we'll do it in the end. Save. See, it pops up right there. Let's add another one. Contact. Right there. Another one. Questions. And now if you want to change, for example, you want all products to be number 2, you can just move them around as you would like. And we go back, home, all products, about us. It's about, right? You can write about here. So we're done with that. Now we don't need a brand name for now. You can write whatever you want here, your company name or brand name, or you can just leave it blank. And you see this part here with the logo here, you can add your logo, which I will show you down here. You scroll down, it says here logo in menu, and here you'll choose your image. You can upload and put your logo inside and then choose it. For now, I think this font is not so nice. So let's say that we want to change it, make it look a little bit cooler. You can choose from the ones here. See if you find anyone you think looks better. This one is clean, but it's a bit small. So we can make it larger, smaller, however you'd like. Let's say 20. And rule of thumb is whatever I do on the desktop, I do on the mobile, because when we finish, we're going to go to the mobile view and check that that's also good, because remember, most people will look at this website from the mobile view. All right. Now, as goes for design, you can choose a background color from here, or if you choose this one as transparent, to make it look a little bit more cool, you can actually choose a, let's see. You can choose a background for the whole section, this one. So if we press the green section, and here you can choose single background image, or if you want multiple images. And here the same thing, you upload your images here, and you choose once you see them here. Or you can actually, if you press search, you can write, I don't know, health or whatever, and see if you find a nice image you want to use, and you can just choose that one, and it appears right there. Now, if you look at the image options, when it says full center parallax, it means the image is not moving like so, but if you choose full center, 1 second. Oh, well, in some images, when you choose full center, it changes and it will actually move with the whole web page. I don't know why this one is not. Let's choose another. Or actually, we'll go back and do the design later, but let's leave that for now. Same thing with the logo, navigation bar. Here you can upload your logo. Let's just take anything just for the sake of it. We'll write health, and we can choose vector. Obviously, you will have your own logo, but let's just choose anything, something for the purpose of this video. Oh, that was not nice. Let's choose. Yeah, that one. Let's say that one for now. And now, for example, if we were to choose this as a background, which I think we'll choose something else, if you want to change the color of the text, again, make sure you're clicking on the element, the orange one. And then here it says text color. Simply click on that, and you can change to whatever color you would like. Super simple. Okay, so this is a cool trick. If, let's say, you're really happy with this and you want to use this section maybe to all the other pages, and you don't want to sit and do this all over again, what you can do is, if you hold the mouse on the section part, right there it says save section. If you click that one and you call it navigation menu, for example, if you save that, one second. All right. Let's say we're on another page and we have a new section. We add a new section. You just go to My Layouts and it's right there. If you click on it, look what happens. Boom. Done. I mean, when I didn't know this at first. I was sitting and doing this manually on every single page, and it took forever. But once I learned that cool feature, it saves a lot of time. And you can do this on any section and the whole web page. So we don't need that for now. Now, remember before we had the first section that we want to display something on, not directly products. Maybe we want to write something nice. We want to add 2 columns. One here, one here. One you can add maybe an image, and one some header, text, or anything like that. So we can press add element. We will get to the element list. And see, the orange is the actual element. Let's see, we want multiple elements here. Simply press the orange to add another element, and maybe something else that we will write here. So here is actually what we're going to make the buyer interested to look further down. And I usually write something. Let's see what I wrote. Yeah, something like that. You know, whatever you know, be creative. And I chose to put a button that when you press shop, it just takes you down to the first product, and then you can keep scrolling down. So same thing here, we can actually add one more element, which will be a button. And you can choose, you know, whatever color you would like, shapes and all that, and I'll show you in a second. But let's say this one we want to call here, where it says text options, shop. And same thing with the background color, the text color. You can change all of that here. Text boldness, spacing. I mean, it's endless once you fiddle around this. The shadow, make it look cool. And the size, font, where you want it to be, the alignment. And let's say we want to make this one larger like it was before. You can either go to themes and choose another style from here. For example, this one, that one. Or advanced, you can do all of it from here. You can use a border. You can change to uppercase. You can do everything from here. You can make it large like that. You can have effects. Yeah, it's really neat. So these ones, this button effects, we will actually use further down, or at least I choose to do that, because here you want them to focus on the text, maybe image, and then from here, maybe you want this one to be bouncing so that the attention is drawn to buy now, for example, right? Yeah, I think I just used this one mostly on this one. So for here, we would like to add an image. Same thing, add element, image. And when you click on it, you will add your image from here. This one is actually important. And this is when you finish your website. You should go on each and every image and write keywords. And you can search on Google, like keyword finder. This will help you with your search engine optimization. So let's say, for example, if this is a website about holistic products or something, maybe you write holistic here. That's a little bit more advanced stuff, but I think, you know, when you do this done for you service, this small details that they also do for you, I guess. I don't know, but I think I've done that either way here and this part, but we'll go through that in the end. All right, so now when we have the layout done, we go back to our document and we check. We now done the navigation menu and the first section. And we can start to write whatever we want to write here, put the image we want, fix the background, or we can move on and start with all the products and then work on that if we don't have it. For now, let's say that we would like to choose the actual background. I think we go here, all health, healthy, organic. I mean, yeah, this one, for example, this one, this one. I mean, you can choose whatever you'd like from here, or you can use something like Pixels, which also has free images that you can use. Don't copy from Google because of you know, copyright issues and stuff. Or if you already have pictures that you prepared, you can just upload them here. Right now, actually, I don't know what background to use. Let's see if we can start with the products first, and then we might get some inspiration to know what we're going to put here. For now, I'm just going to leave it like that and move on to product number one, because I actually prepared more for that. So what I want here, I want picture, I want some text, some key points, and a buy now crowd point button. And I will show you exactly what that means. The difference between this one, it's a normal button that you can choose from here where it takes you. And if we add not this one, CP product, if we add that, that is actually already, it has everything built in that you can choose which product from the ones that you uploaded. You'll choose them from here, which means that once someone click it, it will, the small pop-up will appear and where you can buy the product directly. So these are the ones you should be using on the front page. So for this one, we don't need that. We'll just delete it and we'll use this one. The image we already have here, column with the header and the subhead. And if you guys want, I can choose it. I can show you how to do all this from start, but since we're using this template,
Yalla, it's 3:30. You gotta.
Yeah, can you guys mute your microphones?
Not a big deal.
I have no.
Why?
Yeah, thanks. So for this one, the first product is going to be epigenetic comprehensive evaluation interpretation. And in my opinion, it's important to be clever on what you want to write here, both for Google search, but also to capture the buyer. It doesn't have to be, you know, elderberries or elderpower, or, you know, it can be something else, and you show the product through the image and through the text. So for this one, I actually chose to write this. Achieve optimal wellness based on your genetic blueprint, because this is actually what this product does or offers service. The image, I'm going to upload something from here, and I'm going to choose this one. Okay, so it's not very nice with this edge. Actually going to fix that. 1 second. And I'm not going to do Photoshop or anything like that. I'm just going to use old-fashioned paint and something like that. Save. And then I go back to the builder. Like that. Now, back to the document. Remember, that's where we prepared all the text. This is what I chose to write here. Paste. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm not going to use this one, so I'll just delete it. Now we want to make this look very nice. So first of all, we're going to figure out what we're going to choose as a background, because that will decide what color of text we're going to use and the font and all of that stuff. So I'll choose the section we're working in. Remember the green one, press that, and then we'll go to the background image. In this case, I'm going to use one single background image. And let's see what we can find. Epigenetic, nothing. Some cool DNA string or something like that. maybe that one. And it will look something like that. Now, this section goes all the way to here. And I'll show you how to, or you know what? Yeah. For now, if you would like for the text to be more visible, you can either choose to change the opacity. See, light fade, half fade, heavy fade, or you can go to background color and choose this one. Oh no, actually it doesn't work here. If you do the row, you can choose that one, which makes it more dark. But in this case, we want a more light color. So we will just choose the light fade opacity and change this one to black. And now you can mess around with the size, you know, with the font, shadow, to make it look really nice. Like so. And for the image, I mean, maybe it's not so nice to just have this square image. So let's click on image here and go to advanced. And here is the fun part. The image mask, they have some presets you can use. Speech bubble, maybe not that one. Scribble, broken glass, probably not in this case.
Yeah.
Streak, splash, circle, you know, whatever you can find to make it look nice. If you don't find any of those, I don't know if you have some Photoshop skills, you can just upload the image there and do something. But for now, let's just use this one. Maybe it's not the nicest, but let's just use something. And same thing with the animation. Maybe not that one. But something just to make it look a little bit more cool, you know? So when we look at the website, it's moving, it's the same thing with this buy now button. If we choose to put the effect like that, all of a sudden it looks cooler. Maybe the color is not so nice here. So we'll change that to, no, that's the border color. Something like that, for example, right? Now, the transition between this section and that section all depends on what you have as a background. It's a bit boring with just a straight line, right? Like that. So if we choose this section where we have the first product and go to advanced, there's something called divider options. And here you can choose to make this, I mean, however you would, let's say this one is pretty cool, right? The brush. And you can flip it, or you can use it on the bottom of the section.
Kenny, you want to come hear this, please?
Or on the top. And on this height, you can actually make it smaller or larger. And in this case, because this top section is white for now, because we didn't choose a background, if we make this one white, all of a sudden, transition looks much cleaner. Now, another trick. If, let's say, you have a background here, on this section here, let's just choose something. Let's see.
Rose.
Let's just choose this one. And we're going to choose the same for that. Now this line, to fix it, I'm going to add another section in between these two sections with the full width, like so. And on this one, I can either choose to add this background picture or that one. It doesn't really matter. But for now, we're going to choose the same one as the top. So as you can see, because we chose the same one and they all say parallax, they just blend together as one. Why I did this is because now I can, just 1 second. Well, actually, you know what? Let's choose another. Let's just put this one without a picture. And on this section, we can choose a divider, like so. On this side. And on this section, we will go back to the background picture. Now we have the divider as this brush effect. But in order for this one to look nice and to work with this part here, you will either choose a background on this section or on that section. Because if you have on both, you will have to, I mean, it will look something like that, and it's not very nice unless you, let's say if you choose the same one here, but on that side. I mean, in my opinion, it's not very nice. I mean, you could, I guess, if you put some another color, but what I usually do is have this section here with the product without any background. Then it looks super cool, see? And here it's clean, it's nice. So that's how I did that effect on the other website. So it's not just a boring, you know, straight line. You can add whatever effect you would like there. For now, let's just choose this brush one. And to enhance, to highlight this navigation bar, we can choose to select the row and background color, like I showed you before, this one. It will look something like that, see? And now it's much easier to see what this one says. And you can keep the background picture as is, or sorry, it's the wrong section. This one. Use some opacity. I think we'll leave it like that. We've done that part. Let's go back to the document. So we want a little bit of text explaining what this is. So we'll add paragraph and simply paste this one that we already prepared. Now we can choose to make it a little bit larger, smaller, maybe something like that. And let's add a little bit of shadow to make it look better. And now 6 key genomic evaluations. Now we don't want this part here. So we're going to add a new section below. And we want to move this row down there. So I usually just select, just 1 second, like that, and pull it down and see if, okay, it doesn't want to. Like so. So now this one we will use later for the second product. It's inside another section. And here we have a clean section only with 1 product. So we'll add a new row in where we're gonna have 1 column, 1 element, go back to the document, and now we're going to add these 6 key variations. So we'll add a new row, and here I think it's nice if we add 3 at a time, so we can choose 3 columns and where we can add 1, 2, 3, and we can just clone this one and add another 3, but it's easier to clone it when we do these 3, and then we can just change the text. So for now, maybe we're gonna write nutrition and then show a picture as well. Let's add an element, and we can either choose to do an image feature like so, or we can add an image and then add a text. And we want the text to be on top, let's say, so you can just move it with the arrow here, up and down. So in this case, we're going to write nutrition on this one. And for the image, let's see what we can find here. Any picture that appeals to you. Let's say we're going to choose this one. Supplementation. Image. Well, maybe not so nice pictures, but let's just choose this one for now. Sleep. Like so. For every picture, you can change, let's say, for example, you want it smaller, or you want it bigger. Or let's go to advanced and use something to make it look a little bit more clean. Right? This is easier, I mean, in my opinion, nutrition, supplementation, sleep, than just plain text. It's good to use images. And once you start looking at, oh, achieve optimal wellness, buy now, or little short text here, stuff like that. This is, I think, what's most important to put on the front page, and not just a bunch of text and too much information. So now let's say we are happy with this and we want to do 3 more of those. We can simply choose that row and click on clone. Look what happens. Then you have 3 more here. So on this ones is the other 3 that we will just change the text. And then find pictures. Not too big. Yeah, something like that. Right? Now, if let's say you would like this row to have a totally different background, simply click on the row, background image. You can go to backgrounds, or you can use a picture. That looks a little bit more clean, Now we can choose the same one here. Like so. And maybe this one because they're together. And so this is how it's going to look like. And let me show you another, because it's a little bit boring with these edges here. So to make that look a little bit more nice, we can click on row, we go to advanced, and it's something that says border options, and we choose either full border, but remember this row goes only to here. So we will just use the top border and go to border radius. And look, it will make the edges more round, and you can choose to make them super round, a little bit round. Sorry, not top border, full border, and the border color transparent, the radius edge, top edge, because then we go to the second, third, the last row, this one, and do the same thing here, full border, Make sure the color is transparent. And then the radius, I remember we choose 15, I think, and we'll just use the bottom edge. So we went from boring to, oh, sorry, a little bit more clean. See? All right, let's go back to the document. Now pictures, 10 pictures. All right, let's see what 10 pictures we have. Maybe we choose another section, full width. And let's go back to our folder. Okay, here we have some cool pictures. We're going to use these, right? Because pictures says more than 1,000 words. If we have 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, then maybe we should have 5, 5. So if we add a row with 5 columns, add a image as an element, each and every one. And we can just clone this row. And here we're going to have all these pictures. But I think it's a little bit weird maybe to have all of them like that. That's one way to go. In between them, maybe we can have a little bit of, some text maybe, or some cool quote or something like that. Or if we want to choose another style, we can add another element, and you can actually have a slider showcase, which is maybe cooler. And in this one, if we click on slider showcase, here you can upload all your images. So we know that we have 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10. We can upload them from here. Library, upload. Right? So let's choose this one. That's one. And by doing this, we can check and see which one do we like the most, like the slider or that one, and we can compare. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, so the only problem is that they're a different size and they're huge, which maybe won't fit exactly what we would like in this case. So we could change slightly from here, but you don't have much that you can do with the slider showcase option, which is why I opted for the other one. So let's remove this one. And here you can actually choose the size and all that stuff. So if we choose this one, it will be something like that, which is, I think, a little bit nicer than those huge pictures. So simply upload all of them. And maybe we can check and see which ones are similar. Like for example, oh, I don't think it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's just upload them and we can adjust. All right, like so. This is a very nice quote that we are going to use here. Now, okay. All right, let's try something else. Let's do a paragraph so that we can have a smaller text, because unfortunately you can't choose this one to be big and this one to be small. Everything inside that one will change when you adjust from here. So in this case, if I think that maybe this is a little bit too close, I could either just do like that. If it's too much, here's what I can do. Select paragraph or the other one, doesn't really matter. Go down to the spacing options. And you can adjust from here. So 10 is nice. So this is how it's going to look. And same thing, if I think that the edges are a little bit too boring, I can either go here and change like so. And it all looks a little bit more nice. Or you could also use the image mask. I think in this particular case, a little bit more clean like that. Something like that. Now, most important thing, save. Always save. All right, let's go back down, see what we've done so far. And if you want to check now and then, you can just press the preview and you'll see how it would look like. Like now we can see like it's way too much space in between these. This one has to be a little bit larger, in my opinion. This one can be maybe a little bit more nice. These are lining up pretty good. This one is not. So we're going to check that. Yeah, other than that, it's okay, I guess. So then we can go back to the builder and see, like this one, we click on row go down to spacing. And we pull it closer to that one. I'll look at this margin. Whenever you change anything on desktop, do the same for the mobile. Okay. We also wanted to make it a little bit larger. 23. I think that's good. Now let's check this. Why is it like that? It's because this image is larger. So what we need to do oh, that's too small. Now it's better. See? Save. All right, excellent. Thank you. All right, cool. So let's see if we prepared anything else for the, no, that's all we prepared for this one. Same thing goes now for all the other products. Let me show you some other stuff and then we can go back and do the other products. Like for example, let's work on this one called all products and we'll add them there. Before that, unfortunately, this particular product is not uploaded on the product list in Pro Market Maker, so we cannot choose it from here. It's only these three, but it doesn't really matter. I'll show you if we go back to the beginning, and we will add a new step, and we will add the one for we can just create a blank step, or we can choose this one that says product list. Select that template and call it all products, like so. It's actually supposed to show up here. Go back. That's weird. Just 1 second. Okay. You know, it's supposed to show up here as a new one, so I have no idea why it's not. Okay, let's work with this one. Let's see how it looks, what it looks like. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me just double check. Oh, okay, so it's completely blank. Oh, no problem. Let's do it from scratch. Choose a section. Remember, we saved this one. We can use the same one. Right now, we actually chose another background for that. Let's go. I don't remember what we have. Yeah, this one. Actually, I would like to use this one because it already has everything ready for us. Let's see. Okay, that's not good. I don't know why it's not working. Probably it's something with the Pro Market Maker. Let's delete this step. See, it's not even working. Okay. All right, then let's just go back here and we'll try in a while, see if it's something they're updating. I have no idea why it's not working. That's unfortunate. Because what I wanted to do is show you how to do this one and how to link all the products, how to do a specific detail page. But let's continue here. Let's do one more product here, and then we'll go back and try again. So now we have a background here. This one is simple, clean, white. We have some cool stuff here. Now we want to create this one with a new product. So here we can actually add a background. Now let's go back and check which one we're going to use. Pro. All right. Let's see if we have some nice images, something we can use as a background, perhaps. Or get inspired. No. Okay. Search smoothie. Yeah, maybe this one. No, I'm going to use that for something else. Okay, so let's just use this one for now. And yeah, you see what I did? I just added some opacity so that the text we choose to write here is easier to read. So let's go back to the document and check. This is what I chose right here. Control cut, control left. And let's go back up and check this one. Yeah, we can leave that. All right. Now this one, I think it's a little bit too much space in between here and there. Again, select this. Let's go and check why. See, this was the reason. All right. Here it already has PowerPoint product button, and yeah, it's a nice color. We'll leave it for now. We can go to advanced, put our favorite bounce, maybe, or this one. This one's nice. Or the image. back to Pro, and here we have a lot of images to choose from. Let's choose something. Maybe this one. See how that looks. Actually, we can just upload all of these because the way we might use them here. Let's try this one. Yeah, why not? Now, for that image, nope. All right, let me show you something else. What we can do is image border. We can have a transparent one with some shadow and maybe something like that. This looks a little bit better. All right, let's keep going. Now, so let's do something similar like we did here, but still try to keep it so that's not exactly the same. Here we have 6 key benefits that we're going to display with pictures. And it's these ones here. It has both picture, header, and some text. Maybe 3 again, but we'll do this one. We will add a image and a little bit of text. So if we start with this one, bone health, let me just show you how it would look like. Oh. And we can just bone health. Okay, that's not that's the pictures we want to use. Let's well, let's just choose this one for now. And then we can choose. It just makes it so small. I guess it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it will be something like that for all the Actually, we can just clone this one and remove this one, so we don't have to do it all over again. Now we just change. Let me show the idea behind this. Benefits. Yeah, this was the idea from here. I mean, they have great pictures, so we can take some inspiration. So that. See? Look at that. It's like copying. Anyways, you get the point. And now we'll just clone this row. And then we can do the other three. And let's see what else we have. Oh, then we have three. Okay. We have this text. We can put this one in between. And we can choose paragraph, background color is transparent, opacity. No, this is for the, okay. Then we'll do like that. We'll choose white. And then again, add a custom one. And we can see that it's white. And here we can just pull down the opacity to here, for example, add. And now this text is a little bit more visible, not so hard to read. And to make it look a little bit more nice, full border, transparent border, all edges, something like that. Maybe, I don't know, just an idea. Now let's write the rest of them here. New system. And let's check to see what they use in the system. Okay.
Did you not hear me calling you? Hello?
System.
Can you not hear me calling you?
No, sleeping.
Uh,
Go to sleep.
Right, so do you want a cup of tea or something?
Mm,
lactose intolerant.
Because we are taking max out. It's not fair.
mm,
Hello?
yeah.
So. All right, let's choose two pictures. Maybe from here. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a nice picture, but I just picked something for now. All right. Oh, sorry. So something like that. And maybe, yeah, this is a smaller picture. See, these line up pretty okay, but not this one. So let's make this. Okay, that's way too much. Like that. That's too much. Yeah. That's okay. All right, what else do we have? 3 points. Non-GMO, gluten-free. Let's see where we can add that. Maybe we can. Yeah, I think these need to be a little bit more visible. And maybe add. Okay, same thing here. Let's add some. See, it looks a little bit better and more clean. Yeah, let's do the same thing here. Two.
What?
Why is the TV on?
Lulu was watching,
All right, so let's save this one and have a look to see how it looks.
Excuse me, there's somebody that is not muted. If you're not muted, can you please mute yourself? Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Actually, just get some 2 cups and fill them with hot water.
All right, so let's preview this one. Obviously, I think we can make this look much better. So we'll get back to that. But for now, I mean, everything can look better, but I just, that's just for the purpose of this tutorial. Keep it simple. All right, so I think you guys get the idea with the products, how to add them and how to add pictures, how to change. Let's go back and try to do these pages so that is done. Guys, can you please mute your microphones? Okay, thank you. Let's go back and see if it works.
So, what do you want?
Commerce, product list.
Oh, okay. This is special.
Let's select this.
Lena, your phone is on. Hello, Lena. We can hear you.
No, so, I don't know. I think there is a option where I can mute participants, maybe, or I have no idea. I haven't done this before, so I don't know how to do that. Oh, it's all good now. Okay, for some reason this is not working. I will try to log out and then log in again to see if that helps. Just 1 second. Just try. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. Let's see what we got. Add step. Product list. Create. Okay, I have no idea what this is not working. It's 100% something on. Let's see if we can get some support. Okay. What's this one? I mean, it's super unfortunate if we can't get this to work. That was the whole point, to show you guys how to do that, because I mean, we can go in and edit and do another product, but it's just doing the same thing over and over. Until we get an answer, let's go in and finish the bottom section. And in between, I mean, you can add as many products as you like. Let's make this look a bit more nice, and let's okay, this one. Let's do the testimonials maybe. So I'll show you guys how to do that, because there are different ways in where you can do that. First of all, we can add a section, and instead of choosing anything from here or your own layouts, you can go to global layouts, and here you can find all kind of stuff like the headers. You can find navigation bars that are pre-made that you can tweak and adjust. See, not all of them work, but some of them do. Yeah, but I know that they have one that's called testimonial. They actually have two. This first one looks like so. And there's another one that looks like this, which I think is a little bit more nice. I mean, better looking. Looks like that. And you can choose to have a picture or not. It depends on what you're going to put here. I actually prepared, let's see. Yeah, we have two that are ready, and I have two that I didn't put in here yet. So let's use these two. Unfortunately, I do not have any picture, so I will remove the image. But if you have a picture, you just simply select image on your left-hand side, which says image option. You will just upload the image just as we uploaded all the other pictures. And then it will appear here. For now, we're going to remove, and we're just going to have two. So I will remove this whole column like that. And let's add the text. And here we can just write maybe, yeah. For the other one, other power. And I mean, you can write something here if you want. For this one, I'm going to just delete that one. What our customer is saying. Oh, anyways, yeah. So that's how you do that. And to make it look nice, the transition in between, remember this has a background picture, this is white, so we can use that brush thing or whatever, but we can either put it in this whole section, or I will add a new section in between, like that. And this one, I'll select this small section that I just added. I will go to the image, put the same image that we used. Let's see, I don't remember what shake, maybe? Yeah. So it continues all the way down, and we have to change the opacity. So it's the same. And on this one, I'll go to advanced and add, let's see what we have. Let's choose white so we see what we're doing. And this one we want on the bottom side. Tilt, triangle. Let's just use this one. There you have it. Because by adding this section, we can use this one here. And then on this one, we can directly on this section, because you can't use on top and bottom at the same time. You can use either top or bottom. So on this section, we can choose to add it here. See? And if it's too close, I mean, just the look, it doesn't look that nice. We can do the same thing here. None. Add a section. Background. Opacity. Advanced. Choose this section. Put it on that side. Oh, sorry. Here. All right. And if it's now too much, you can choose, yeah, you can select section, go down. Just pull it in. Like so. And if you need even more, done. Now, in my opinion, I think maybe
Many words in there.
this row, we can add some opacity to that one. See if it makes it easier to read text. Let's see if we can do that. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it manually. Remember, we did one here. We can do a new one. And with just slightly more opacity like that. Might look good, might not look good. Let's add a little bit more. Yeah. Now remember, let's round off the edges so it looks a little bit better. Full border, transparent, top, this one. Let's choose the other one. Same thing here. Full border, transparent, bottom only. Now we can have a look. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Maybe we can pull this one in a little bit closer. Choose, select the section, go all the way down to spacing options. Yeah, do the same thing for mobile. Nice. Save. Okay. What we can do now, since we have this product, we'll just connect it here. Keep it regular. That's it. All right, let's go back and check if it's working now. add step, product list. No. Damn, it's not working. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Then we'll finish whatever we can do here. And maybe we're gonna have to do a part 2 where I show you the other stuff, because I mean, it's just, I mean, it's not working and I have no idea why. It was working earlier today. So yeah. Let's go and finish this section, because obviously we'll change the background, because I don't know. We'll put something more, because this is, you know, about your health, how to optimize your health, nutrition, detox. Same thing with this. So something more with nature, maybe. And we'll choose the section. Choose a background. Let's see how that is. I don't know.
Got that one.
No. Let's see. And if you can't find anything here, like I said, you can go to pixels. This is great. Nature. Can you see this, by the way?
No.
Okay. Can you share? All right. Let's see. Can you see this one now?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is pixels, and you can just search wherever you want here. And they usually have a little bit more to choose from. And natural or organic. Or healthy. Yeah, so it's, these are two, I mean, the two, I used pixels and I used whatever they had also inside Pro Market Maker. And let's say you choose this one, just download it for free. Go back to the builder. Upload. There you have it. Same thing here. Gonna have to change this one too. No. Yeah, okay, so you see there's a gap up here and in between this section and that section. And if we choose, we select this one on the top, go down to spacing options. Let's go to this one, gone. See? And we can even put some opacity maybe, which will have to be applied to all of them. Obviously, you put your own logo here. Let's see. Yeah, sure. We'll go through all that. Okay, so let's have a look. And we'll clean this up once we know what to write here, and we'll make it look really nice. I'm not really happy with this up here. I think we'll fix that. Other than that, this is what we did, and I don't know how long it's been, almost 2 hours now. So yeah.
You didn't bring your kombucha?
We'll add 2 more products here later, but unfortunately, it's not working
I
with.
need to go get the water melon.
It's not working with. Guys, can you?
I liked it.
Can you guys mute your microphone?
Maria, your mic is on.
Yeah. Anyways, so we can go and check one last time here to see if it's working. If not, then we'll just do a part 2.
Mira, Morales,
So select
carajo.
all products. Yeah. All right. So anyways, it's not working.
I put the other shoes, this
We
one first,
will,
where I
we'll
got
have to do
bit.
a part 2. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions, I'm sorry I couldn't read everything you guys wrote in the chat in the same time. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask them, and if I have the answers, I'll try to help. Let me just go through some of the stuff you guys wrote here in the chat.
One question here, how do you attach this to the website name that you bought?
All right, very good question. So let's say you bought the, you have your domain ready. What you will do is go to settings on the left-hand side, and then domains. And here you will add your domain, this button. And here's the important part. Your A record has to be pointing to this IP address, otherwise it won't work. And this is something either that you do by yourself, entering where you bought the domain to the DNS server settings, or you can simply ask them. I mean, if you use the GoDaddy or whatever, you will ask them, can you guys please help me to point the A record to this IP address? You just copy this and send it to them, and they can do it for you.
Okay. Okay.
Once it's done, then you will write your domain here and click save. Otherwise, it will not work. And when you're done with that, you will go back to the store builder and enter the website that you are, and you do this when you're completely done. You can go to the settings here, and then here you will be able to choose your domain that you already added. And then you click save, and that's it. All right. Let's see, any other questions? Record, yes, it's recorded.
I guess we should plan for a part 2.
Yeah.
So we should just work on what we can do now, try to start building and doing what you just did.
Yes.
So when we come back for part 2, we should be ready to take up from there.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. I mean, focus on the front page and, you know, add some products there, or however you want to build that one. And then once this is up and running again, and we can add steps, I will make sure that it works 100%, and then I can announce another time for part 2, and we will do all the other fun stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This was such a blessing. I don't know if I could do this without your help. So this was really useful.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Yes, thank you very much for all your time too. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are welcome. It's my pleasure. I'm just glad I can help.
Thank you, Leith.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Leith, I do have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So as far as the navigation bar, I know you were attempting to associate the navigation bar with a specific page.
Yes.
Is that necessary to be able to click on, say, anything on the navigation button? Is another page necessary, or are you able to click on the navigation button and it direct you to a section in the page? Or was that what you were trying to show us?
Oh, you can do both. Yeah, it's a very, very good question. I'll show you right now.
Thank you.
So let's use home. We click here, and then we can, now it's the link is where it's going to go. It can go to a website that you can write here.
Mhm.
You can open a pop-up or go to a step, which in this case, we want home to go to home. But like you said, scroll to section. And it scrolls, and right now it just said section, section, section. So what we do is, for example, if you wanted to scroll down to this one, right? You will select this section, and then you will name it here. It says section. You can name it to first product, right? So when we go back, and if we click home, we want it to go to first product. So we say scroll to section, first product, save.
Got it.
So now when we go, let's preview this and try and see if it works. Now, if we click home, just 1 second. Yeah, it seems to be some issue with this market maker. Let's try again. Let's see if this even works. Okay, this one works. No, I have no idea what's happening with this market maker thing, is because this is what you should do, and it will work. I have no idea why it's not working now. Let's go to step. Let's see if that works. Let's save. All right, let's try again.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. All right, this one is working now. So when we press home, it just goes to home because we're already in home. Not much is happening. It's just updating. So now we can try to do the scroll thing. Let's see if it works. Scroll to section, first product, save changes. Now let's click save again. And that's the thing, whenever you do something that you want to try and preview, you always have to save the whole page. Otherwise, it won't. Yeah. Maybe I forgot to save the first time. That's why it didn't work. Okay, let's try. So, home. All right, working. See? So when we click here, it scrolls here. And the same thing, like now we have 2 products, but once we're gonna have 4, it's gonna be a lot of scrolling. What we can do is here on this tab, we can click on extra and scroll to top bottom button. We click that one, and you see it appears here, and it's some different themes or designs you can use. Let's see, let's use this one, for example. So when you scroll down, once you click on this one, it takes you right back up again. So if we say, all right. Now, let's say we're reading all this. This is awesome. I want to read about the first product again, or the top page. You just click on that and you're right back here again, so that you don't have to scroll. So that's also a cool thing.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. All right, guys, I guess I'll speak to you in part 2 whenever that, I have no idea when that will be, maybe in a couple of days, 2-3 days or something like that. Once they fix this issue, I will talk to the support and make sure it works, and then I can announce in the groups.
Okay.
All right, well,
I have just one quick
yeah, sure.
question. Is your store name the same as your domain name?
Well,
Really?
let's just check. Store name, well, actually, let's see, I don't know, it's a good question. I mean, you can just I guess you can name it whatever you want here, and it doesn't have to be the exact same one, but maybe it's yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. I just named,
Okay.
I mean, my domain is Leith Bay, and I just named the website Leith Bay as well.
Next day?
No, Leith Bay or Leith Bay.
Oh, like that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So yeah, I don't know if it's anything like that it has to be the same or not. I don't think so.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
The domain is just to get you to the website.
Exactly. And
Okay.
so you can just, I mean, you can name it whatever you want, as long as it's linked to the correct domain. I don't think it matters.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Anyone else has any questions? Let's see, do we have to add?
Hi, Leith.
Hello.
I've got a question. Hiya, it's Kat.
Hi.
I was just wondering, you know, in the background, when you add a photo in the background,
Yes.
I've seen some people have got like it's like a moving little.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Great
not a
question.
video, but a picture. It's just so sweet. I was just wondering how you could do
Absolutely,
it.
that's a great question.
Okay.
I actually use that feature myself, and I'll show you how it's done. It's super simple, actually, to add it here. It's just a little bit tricky to get there. So let's see, we can choose, let's choose this section. And instead of single background image, you will choose YouTube video background. And unfortunately, they only support YouTube video. So you will have to upload whatever video you want to be displayed here to your YouTube, then copy that URL and put it here. And then it's working. So again, let's see, if we remove this one, it's blank, right? And then I can, let's see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll go to YouTube. And there's this lion video. Copy. And if we go back here, YouTube video background, and you see sometimes it doesn't work because you have to go back and click on share and copy this one.
All right.
Go back again. Okay, if it's like that, let's see. It's weird. Well, it should, I mean, I have no idea why it's not working.
Save it, save it.
Well, either way, I did like that and it worked. I
Oh
don't,
yeah, we can work it out.
I don't know
You
if
can
it's something with
play with it.
Market Megas it could be they're doing an update or something like that, which I have no idea, but that's how you do it, you know, you
Yeah,
upload
it's
your
a little
video,
bit more
copy the URL.
complicated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Is it just, you can just pick any YouTube videos? Is there no
Well,
any?
No,
like,
I mean,
copyright?
I wouldn't
Oh.
copy any video and put it there because of copyright issues. So what I
Mhm.
did, I went to Pexels
Yeah.
and you can write, let's say nature, for example, and here videos.
Oh, lovely.
And you can just,
You can use those. You can
yes,
use those without
exactly. If
any
you
problem.
like this one, download it, then you can upload it and just have like private, don't put it in like public video. You can just put it as whoever has the link is able to watch, and you just copy the link, put it here, and it's all good. No copyright issues or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're very welcome. Okay. I had a question here in the chat. Do we have to add both the A record and C name record? Or no, it's either the A record or the C name. So I would suggest try the A record, get some help, and they will do it like in 2 minutes. It's very easy to do for them. Yeah, you don't have to add both, just one of them, it's enough. All right, guys, I guess that's it. If you don't have any other questions, thank you for listening. I hope this helps or helped. And I will announce part 2 in a day or so. And hopefully see you guys then.
Will you be posting the replay?
Yes, absolutely. Once we finish here, I will upload it somewhere and then share the link in the groups.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks,
All right.
Leith. That was really
Leith,
helpful.
this
Thank
was
you.
so great. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yeah.
You guys are
Thank you.
welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. It's awesome.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.